morning, students. So now I want to ask you that I have given some questions in your home assignment. So I hope that you have completed. If you are having any problem, you can ask me through online classes. So now we want to take one revision also. So that we are able to work on the coming chapter, that is Python Pandas. Actually, before starting Python Pandas, I want to tell you that we are having different things. We are having small things for the discussion as a revision. So here only revision class we are starting. In that we want that in previous classes I have told you about the programmings. In that we have told you about the Python Pandas, fundamental of the Python. In that we are having the different things like tokens, like keywords, like data type. So different things we have to discuss as a revision. As you know, token is the smallest unit of the programming, where we are storing, suppose a equals to 10, here one token, second token and third token. So a smallest unit of the programs, that can be called as a token. Next thing, that is keywords. As you know that these are the reserved words. Through the reserved words you can decide that this type of words can be used in the programmings. Like we are using input, like we are using print, like we are using if. So this type of keywords, this type of words, we are able to work here. We are the language that is familiar with these words. That's why it is called keywords. Here one more thing, that is data types. Actually, you know the data type means the things or the data which is given to the computers or you are getting from the computers. So that depends on you that you are taking which type of data. Suppose you are having male, female. Here male and female we are having. It means this is separate from this. In the same way, here we are having different types of data. Like we are having numeric type. Suppose 10. We are writing 10. It means this is integer type. This is a number type. Here we are storing, suppose PAUL. It means it is a string type. Actually, in Python there are two types of data types, that is mutable and immutable. One is mutable or next is immutable. Mutable and immutable, there are two types. As you know, the value of the variable, value of the data types, that can be changed, that can be changed. If the value is not changed, then it can be called as a immutable types. So here the thing is that different things. Suppose we are having a equals to 10. It means a is holding 10. Again we are writing a equals to 5. Sorry, 15. So if we are writing this like this, it means the value of a that will be 15. In the same way, this value will not be changed. Only the destination will be changed. Here, the value is changed. That's why it is called mutable types. If it will not be changed. Like suppose we are writing a equals to 10. A equals to 10. After that, we want that this value, other value we want to get like a equals to suppose 10. It means 10 is holding at one place and another, suppose we are writing 12. So 12 will be stored at another place. So it is having the different places. It is having the different places. That's why it is having the different addresses also. Like suppose A1 is having 10, A2 having 12. So this type of address that can be changed. But the value or the data types, that is not, the value cannot be changed. So that's why it is called immutable types. Actually, this type of things, we are having different things we are having. The thing is that here, just we are taking the revision. In the revision, you know, just I am giving you one program also. One program we want to write. Suppose that we are taking the value from the user side. Suppose we are writing one program regarding accepting, regarding to take 3 numbers from the users, and after that just we want to check or we want to take it that these numbers that should be checked, that which is the total of these numbers, that will be how. Suppose we are having one number 10, second number is 20, third number is 30. So as you know, 10 plus 20 equals to 30. Here 30 plus 30 equals to 60. So we want that 60 should be displayed. For that, we are deciding that user has defined the value is that these values will be accepted. These value that is fixed. But we want the choice of the users that they are able to take the decision which value they want to take. Suppose you have written, as you know, in the Python fundamentals, it is compulsory, it is necessary that the suggestive name of the variables that we have to choose. That's why we are taking first number, that's why we have written first. First equals to int input, enter the number. So, as you know, there is not new for us that what is the meaning of these keywords. Here one prompt we are giving enter the numbers. So whatever we are getting from the user side, that will be storing first. After that, next variable we are taking like second. Second, here we are taking input. Enter the second number. So, as you know that we are taking first number, after that second number. Two numbers we are taking. After that, third number we want to take like third. Here we are having three variables, first, second and third. Here we are using operators as assignment operators. Typecasting we are using here. Typecasting means the conversion of the data types. Here the value that comes from the users, that will be counted as a string, and we want that it should be converted into numbers. That's why we are writing int. So it is called typecasting, conversion method of the data types. That is called typecasting. Next thing, int. Enter the third number. Enter the third number. Here, three numbers we have taken from the user side. After that, we have decided. That first number we have taken, second number and third number, and we want to calculate the total, like first plus second plus third. First, second and third we are calculating the sum, and you know that we are having the numbers we are having, so that number that will be stored in any variable. So the name of the variable you can take according to your choice. Suppose we are taking here total, not necessarily that you have to take total. You can take another variables also, but the name of the variable that should be sensitive. That's why we have written total. After that, just we want to print. As you know, print is a keywords of Python. Through that, any output can be shown in front of the users. So print we are taking. After that, one message we want to print. Like prompt we want to make. The addition of three numbers will be. So we are writing here the addition of three numbers so we are writing here will be, actually this is the prompt. After that we are deciding that we want to print the total, what is the total quantity. So here we are writing the name of the variable. See, this simple program we are writing as a revision. In that, are you facing any problem? If you are having any problem with this program, then you just try different types of programs so that you don't have any problem. You should not have any type of problems to make any program. Here the problem is that this program, a simple program, But in 11th also, there are different types of programs like iterative, like conditional. So different types of programs we are having. But now as a revision, we have started a simple program, and in 12th you are having different things except this. So before starting that, it is compulsory that you should know the things about the programmings. Here the things is that first number, second number, third number, after that this should be printed, the total